matzah that came out of the matzah tash. If you remember, the matzah tash has three compartments to it. And there's different traditions saying what the three represent. Some will say it represents Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Others will say it represents the Kohanim, the Levites, and the rest of the tribes of Israel. Those kind of do fit. I like to think of it more as the representing God, the unity of God. We have God, it's just one unit, one matzah tash, it's all sewn together, comes as one unit, but with three separate compartments. So you have the unity there as a oneness, and yet with three compartments. The middle piece was taken out and broken and wrapped in linen cloth and hidden away. And then the children found it, brought it back to the father, and the father buys it back with a redemption price. Now we look at the symbolism. Again, Yeshua, they're one with the Father and the Spirit, comes down, is unleavened, without sin, broken for us. The matzah has little holes in it, it's pierced. He was pierced for our transgressions, the scriptures say. Is bruised, it's got these bruise marks on it. He was bruised for our iniquities. And then it's got not only those piercings just pierced through, but they are in stripes. And they make the matzahs, whether it's square or round, they have this kind of roller with little pins on it, and little needle points on it. They roll it across, and it makes stripes across it. And again, in the book of Isaiah, chapter 53, it says, with his stripes, we are healed. That's what we've been talking about, God healing us. Not just forgiving us, but more than that, healing us and restoring us and renewing us and making all things new. So he fully fills the prophecy of the matzah, or the symbolism of the matzah. Broken, and then more than that, he was taken, unleavened, bruised, whipped, beaten, striped across his back, pierced in his hands and feet, as King David prophesied he would be, and his feet and his hands would be pierced and mauled. And then he was taken, killed like that Passover lamb at the timing of the Passover lamb, shedding his blood. And then he was taken, and he was wrapped in a linen cloth, and he was buried away. And then on the third day he was found and brought back to the Father. And a redemption price was paid for all humanity. And the symbolism is so powerful. They're in every Haggadah throughout the world. Maxwell House Haggadahs, whatever Haggadah. That Afikomen. Not the application necessarily, but the same thing. The matzah being taken out, the middle piece being taken out, broken in half, being striped, whipped, or striped, pierced, bruised, unleavened, wrapped, hidden away, and brought back. We do that every year just as symbol, or just as routine, or just as tradition. But when we see it in light of the historical account, it is so powerful. Fulfilling it to the T. And at that Passover supper, Yeshua held up this piece of matzah with his disciples and said, "This is my body. Take, eat, and do this in remembrance of me." He is our sacrifice. And he has been taken out of the grave, and he lives for us and is able to work in our behalf. As we have it together, let's be thankful for what God has done in our behalf. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, motzi lechem min ha'olam.
Blessed are you, O Lord our God, King of the universe, who brings us forth bread from the earth. I'll eat matzah.
Third cup.